Hey, peace and greetings, Junior Pisces. Ooh, it's been a long time, right? It's been a long time. But anyway, I just got my workout in. We're leading towards the fall. Wow. And I just wanted to share some of my thoughts that I have, lessons and things that I've been learning through my evolution. So, okay, one, I'm a single mother. Well, I'm a mom. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I've shared that many times. I'm a mom of 3 boys, right? So I don't have the proper like masculine energy around me. So sometimes due to that, I have to allow masculine energy to flow through me, you know? I've heard so many people say, you know, a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. And I think that that is true. But as single mothers, sometimes we got to let our masculine energy, because we all have feminine and masculine energy inside of us. Don't be fooled. We all got masculine and feminine energies inside of us. So sometimes I got to raise up. I got to get tough with my boys. I got to raise my voice. I got to put bass in my voice to let them know what the deal is, right? But I do it, you know, sometimes with force. And I've observed myself recently, especially with my 12-year-old. He's about to be 13, you know. He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself and his energy. He's tall. He's like, he's like up to here. Okay, so I'm 5'2", so he's like up to here. And he's all big and, you know, he's super big and he's gonna be a giant. But I gotta raise little me, 5'2", like, you ain't gonna be talking to me, you know, and I raise up on him. And so I've had some things to come through. I've had conversations in my own spirit. Talk to me about unconditional love. And what does unconditional love look like? What does respect look like? And I really don't really care for how I was raised, you know, because my mom was mad all the time. My mom was mad all the time. She had that typical black woman, strong but angry black woman. That's my perception anyway. I wasn't really perceiving, like, you know, she's probably tired because she worked, you know, 12-hour shifts to make sure that we had what we needed. I was just more so like, she's mean. Oh, I had to take a seat. She's mean. So now that I'm a mother, I'm starting to look at myself and I'm evaluating myself, and I notice that those same energies start to flow through me, and that's not what I want. I always was like, I don't want to be like that with my children. So for a very long time, I was literally too soft, because my dialogue with the children and how I was speaking with them, it came from a place of trauma. It came from a place of trauma, and it was more so like, I don't want to have that type of attitude. I don't want my children to be afraid of me. I don't want my children to do this. So I'm not going to be like that. So I was ultra soft. That wasn't balanced. So then as I evolved and I became stronger, I came into the wisdom and the knowledge of who I am and the strength of who I am, knowing that, yes, I am strong. I don't have to do that little, you know, passive stuff. Then now it flips. Now I'm being mean. Now I'm being harsh. Now I'm like, you know, they tell me, they're like, you're being mean. And, you know, if I just come to ask you a question, you got an attitude, because I'm, you know, in the middle of working. You know, I don't have my king with me. So it's just a lot of frustrations as a mother. But I start to think about it. I said, you know, I'm saying you're going to respect me, right? You are going to respect me. But then it's like, am I showing respect to them? If I'm yelling, if I am raising up on them. And mind you, I'm not saying that sometimes we got to raise up on them sometimes. We do, so that they don't get beside themselves. But am I really being respectful though? I'm demanding respect. But the real power of self, especially when you're on the spiritual journey, the real power comes where you don't have to demand in certain areas of your life. You just have to be it. You live it. You transcend that energy. And the energy that we put out is the energy that comes back to us. Same thing with love. Am I being loving? I have to ask myself, am I being loving? And the whole, am I showing unconditional love? Sometimes no, I'm not. Sometimes I'm being fucking, excuse me, I'm being judgmental. I'm judging people. I judge people. I have judged people. And to be able to be honest about that, just because I might be doing good in one area and I'm like, oh, look at them doing it. But I got to remember, I've done some jacked up stuff in my life. I've hurt people. I've really hurt some people before. So just as well as I have tons of people that love me. People love me. They're like, oh, you're so great. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, you're so helpful. It's somebody somewhere hating my guts right now, thinking that I'm the scum of the earth, thinking that I'm the pure devil because of an action that I took. So because I've had to be humbled, I've been on both sides. I've been hurt and I've also hurt other people. So because I have finally experienced the other side of actually hurting people, I'm able to say, okay, wow, perhaps I need to evaluate this, and I don't need to be judgmental when people don't do as I think that they should do, or their behaviors are not like I think that they should be, because my behaviors have not always been proper. And that is a lesson for personal growth, self-realization, self-actualization, questioning, when have I been wrong? When have I hurt someone? When have I been disrespectful? But I'm up here demanding respect. I'm up here, wanting to be loved, but am I being loving? And I feel that a lot of us as women, we need to evaluate that place of, am I being loving? Because we all want love. Like, everybody wants love. Everybody wants love, and we demand love. And, oh, you better respect me. You're going to respect me. But are we respecting ourselves first? Are we showing self-love to ourselves first? A lot of times the answer is no, especially if we haven't really gone on a full journey to healing and dealing with ourselves. We want somebody to give us something that we're not even giving to ourselves. And that's just not right. And that does not go along with the laws of the universe. That is not proper. So I just had to check myself before I wreck myself. And, today, what I've been doing, I've been thinking about my actions and saying, okay, how can I handle this? Even when somebody brings me something crazy, even when, let's say, my family might come to me talking to me about the vaccines, I've been very, hardcore with my stance that I'm not taking it, and my youngest two are not taking it. And that creates arguments. It creates a sense of separation. It creates a, me against them, them against me. It's kind of like breaking the family up, in my opinion. Because I have chosen to not inject myself or my children with a foreign substance. I don't want to. But the thing is, how do I respond to that? I automatically, I got my boxing gloves on, like, God, I'm not doing it. But I can still handle it better because I've already made my choice on what I'm going to do. I already said I ain't doing this. So but the thing is, I don't have to be mean or rude in order to get my point across. I can still be loving. I can still be loving and say, hey, I'm not going to do it, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't continue to ask me, because I've already stated this is what it is, but I still love you. But I'd be like, awesome. I pull out my machete, like, don't keep asking me. But it's a way to deal with things. It's a way to come with love. It is a way to talk to my children. It is a way for you to talk to your children. It is a way for you to talk to your spouse or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your king or your queen, It's a way that we can talk to people that will leave. It's like we shift the energy as alchemists, as magicians, as the gods and the goddesses, as the people of the sun. We can use our power and our wisdom and our knowledge to change the atmosphere, not allowing the atmosphere to change us, but we have the power to change what's going on around us. But we have to first recognize where we're being triggered and who is getting on our nerves and who is creating stress within us, and say, hey, I don't have to allow that to shake me, because I'm better than that. They might not know no better. Let them be who they are, but we come back with water, with flowing water, because sometimes when it's fire, it's just going to be an explosion. But if it's fire coming at you and we get that water, we put that water back on them. And a lot of times they don't know what to do, and they're like, damn, and they don't even realize that we're working magic. We're working magic, and we're thinking with our third eye, and we're communicating, and we're looking at them, and we're visualizing, we're sending them love, we're sending them peace, and we're sending them that positive energy. They don't even know what's happening to them. It's like you're almost able to put them into a trance, and you're like, I am creating this reality. I am sending these vibes, because they don't know. They don't know what's happening. And that's how we get tricked by social media, social engineering, because the people that are behind the scenes that know better, that know about the laws of the universe, and they know about the laws of power, they're the ones doing that to us, and they're putting us under a trance, and we don't know. But once we know, we step into that position. It's not to control. It's not to create that control of the enemy. It's just to put that energy out there and, and change that vibe and that information. We can do it. We can do it. It starts with me. And today, that's what I'm going to do. Everything that I do, I'm going to walk in that. And see what happens, and it's going to shift. It's going to shift things. So I just want to share that with you. Peace and love. Like, share, subscribe to the channel and everything. Peace and love, and keep on pushing. We're going to keep on pushing, but we're going to do it with love. Can't stop the love. Peace.